Hello, everybody! This is ELB2 coming at you with my review for episode 11 of Silver Spoon. Now, this was an awesome episode. This was a wonderful, wonderful episode. It seems to be the last one of the season. Mostly because we end with a to-be-continued sign at the very, very end. Sorry, guys, I am not. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, here we go. Now, this episode, the way it fully ends, brings the entire series full circle. Mostly having to deal with pigs. Yes, the pork bowl incident, where at the beginning Hachiken can't deal with being, with all these animals and they die and killing them. Remember at the beginning, he basically couldn't. He just couldn't. Bring himself to eat live animals. And now he is basically making and cooking and all this stuff with Pork Bowl, his beloved pig that he bought, raised, got fattened up, had slaughtered, and now he turned it into bacon. He turned it into bacon! 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 Yeah. So, yeah. Now, this is great because the episode kicks off with this. The bacon's finally done, and other people have smoked eggs and cheese, and everything's great. And this is wonderful, 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 and it's just wonderful, it's awesome, everything. And then, suddenly, the teacher shows up, drops down a keg of beer, and everyone's like, we're underage, we can't drink. So like, I'm off hours! And it was just, whoa. So, everyone's enjoying all the bacon, the meat, the fun, all the and out of nowhere shows up. I love this part. He shows up. His brother, his good for nothing, mooch of a brother, and he's like, "Well, Hachiken, you made this?" And it's just really great. And he tries to run off with some bacon, and all the crazy shit happens, and it's funny as hell. It was funny as fucking hell. And there's all that, but then we move on. We move on, and, we move on, and it turns out Hachiken still does not know what he wants to do with his future. He knows he's happier at this school than he was at his middle school, so that's good for him. And so he's happier, and he's deciding, I'm gonna use some of this bacon, and he sends some of this bacon off to he mails some off to Mikage's family and their friend's family that he stayed the summer with. And so he's using the bacon to show his appreciation, which is wonderful and great, and all this stuff. And we keep moving forward a little more. And he's talking to one of his actually they suggest that maybe you should send some bacon to your family. He's like, no, they're assholes. I don't like them. But in the end, later down the episode, they do actually receive a package of bacon, and we finally get to see Hachiken's parents. We finally get to see them, and it's a funny scene, because it was just so funny, because suddenly, Hachiken, his mother just opens up this package, goes, "Here, it's bacon!" And he shows it to me, he just looks over his paper like, "Why are you showing me this?" He just looks over his shoulder like this, and he's like, "Why are you showing me this? I'm not impressed." Kind of look on his face, like I'm pissed off. And, so it's dealing with people, dreams and everything. How one of his friend who he sent the other package of bacon to, wants to be a baseball player. We learn about the friend who wants to be a vet. How we learned that in the even the slaughter area, there's vets there, so we're learning about people's dreams and everything. And then we get pretty much towards the end of the episode. And, he's talking. Well, before this, he's talking to the headmaster of the school, and this guy is saying, "Well, you don't have to have everything planned out, but are you happier here?" And of course, we know Hutchinson's happier here, so that's good. And then we come to the end, and we get a brand new batch of pigs, and they're looking at Hachi like, "Are you going to be able to deal with this again? They're going to die. We're going to eat them." And he starts naming them. They're like, "Why are you doing this? You'll never be able to eat them. You'll wind back again. We're going to wind back. Sorry, guys. So there's this part, with the bacon, and sorry, guys. My thoughts are moving faster than I'm planning to run it through. And this girl he's in the classroom, right? This girl shows up, and it looks like your regular anime, type school thing where the shy girl shows up, and she's going to ask this guy out. And it seems like that situation, and all the guys, like, looking at him like, "How did you get this girl?" And it turns out she just wants to buy some bacon. She just wants to buy some bacon! And then, right after that, she's, like, running off, and suddenly, these big upperclassmen show up. And they show up, and they're like, "Give us some bacon." Going, "You mean buy?" "No, give us some bacon." And he's like, "Oh, god damn, they're gonna beat the crap out of me." But no, they barter. They give him other things and that they've grown and made in return for the bacon. So here we go to the final end of the episode. The final bit is they bring a brand new batch of pigs in, and Hachiken starts naming them. And they're like, "Oh no, you won't be able to eat pig ever again. You won't be able to eat. You're gonna make it hard for us." And he goes, "What do I have to do?" "Give us meat! Give us the bacon when you make it!" He goes like, "Okay," and basically the episode ends, and it says, "To be continued." So I'm really looking forward to this. It's probably going to be a second season, which I'm really looking forward to. I loved this series so much. It was so great. It was, wow. So I highly recommend you check this episode out, okay? So this is the Old Blade 2 saying, if you like this video, please click like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. The Old Blade 2 signing out!